can't believe I'm doing it. I'm going to list out 100 reasons why Arne Slot deserves to get sacked. There are literally 100 reasons in this. So I've written all of it here and I'm going to just read them out now. Reason number 1, boring football. 2, zero effort. 3, no pressing. 4, getting outrun by every single opponent, including the Chelsea team, who was outrun by all the opponents themselves. Reason number 5, walking during the game. There is no running. 6, worst defense in 100 years. You have conceded 52 goals this season. This is the worst in over the 100 years. I think the last time we conceded this many, 51 or something, were in 1914 or 15. Reason number 7, concedes on almost every single half-decent set piece. Reason number 8, we have signed a bum for a goalkeeper. Georgi Mamadashvili, isn't it? Reason number 9, we let Kelleher go for this guy. We let Quevin Kelleher go. Reason number 10, he is also about to drive Alisson away. Alisson Becker is about to leave Liverpool and Arne Slot is responsible for that. Reason number 11, he can't teach Mamadashvili how to position himself and how to distribute the ball, and that is not good enough from a coach. 12, no defensive structure. 13, he plays a horrible low block. He keeps complaining about the low blocks that the other teams play, but he himself plays a horrible low block, which is an abomination, which is absolutely abysmal to watch. 14, he can't get the ball out from the box. There is no proper way where we can get the ball out from the box from the keeper and progress the ball forwards. There is no way that we are able to do it. 15, he keeps playing a right back position. He keeps playing some other guys at the right back, like he plays Curtis Jones, he plays Szoboszlai, and he can't play, he can't play the right backs at the right back. He plays Frimpong as a right winger, which is not his position. 16, Dominic Szoboszlai is not a right back. 17, he has turned Konate into an error-prone player. 18, Robertson is still better than Milos Kerkez. 19, he has turned Kerkez from the best left back in Bournemouth in the Premier League to one of the worst and to a nervous wreck. 20, running an aging Virgil van Dijk into the ground. He has been overplaying Virgil van Dijk. 21, not giving Joe Gomez a fair chance. 22, destroyed Jarell Konsa's confidence and sold him after just one half of poor performance. 23, refusing to address the CDM issue. 24, favoritism with Gravenberch. 25, he has been very unfair to Wataru Endo. Endo deserves the world. Endo deserves much more than this. 26, he has destroyed McAllister's health, both physically and mentally. McAllister is looking the shadow. He's not even looking the shadow. He's looking closer to retirement than to a comeback. 27, he has been overplaying Dominic Szoboszlai. 28, there is no midfield structure. 29, treatment of Curtis Jones. 30, lack of squad rotation. 31, not giving opportunities to those who perform. He did not give fair opportunity to Darwin. He did not give a fair opportunity to Endo. And he has been absolutely dire with his squad selection. 32, he sold Tyler Morton. Tyler Morton has been balling in Liga and he has sold him. Then 33, regressed Trey Nioni. 34, destroyed our academy. There is no pathway from the academy to the first team anymore. It just doesn't exist. 35, he has been too proud about getting the best out of Ryan Gravenberch for a mere period of 4 months. And after that, Ryan Gravenberch has been what I can say. I can't say the word on the video now, but you understand what I mean. 36, Dutch favoritism. Gravenberch, Gakpo, what is this? And we are being linked to a lot more Dutch players. I need to stop this. We need to stop this. 37, he has wasted Harvey Elliott's 1 year. 38, he did not replace Luis Diaz. 39, he's acting like Gakpo is Neymar. 40, he has actually destroyed Gakpo's confidence by exposing his weaknesses. 41, throwing Calvin Ramsey under the bus with his comments on him about we having more better players than Calvin Ramsey, when all the lad needed was some confidence. When he was actually showing up, he was actually playing well in that one game he played against Crystal Palace. 42, not knowing how to use a Number 42, not knowing how to use a simple player like Frimpong. Frimpong is a simple pace merchant who likes to go to the byline and cross a ball. He doesn't even know how to use Frimpong. He doesn't make the players pass the ball into the space and make Frimpong run. He tries to make players pass the ball to Frimpong's feet, which he's not able to do anything with that. 43, making Florian Wirtz look like Louis Holtby. Man, this is one of the biggest ones in terms of playing style and in terms of him not getting the best out of players. 44, not playing Florian Wirtz in a number 10 position consistently. He has been making him stick up on the left wing, right wing, everywhere else, but not the number 10 for most of the games. 45, buying both Ekitike and Isak. I think buying Isak after buying Ekitike and seeing him that he's a good player, he's a potential world-class player, in my opinion, was a mistake. We could have strengthened in DM or centre-back positions, or maybe even left back or somewhere else like left wing. 46, poor training standards. This is one of the biggest reasons why I want Arne Slot sacked. It should not have been on the number 46, but it should be on number 1, to be honest with me. 47, players' lack of fitness. This is the direct result of his low training intensity. 48, not being able to run beyond 70 minutes. This is also a direct result of that. 49, not knowing our best 11. It has been 2 years. It has been 14 months almost when he is having these players, and he doesn't know what our best 11 is. We ourselves don't know what our best 11 is. This is the tragedy of Liverpool FC right now. 50, there is no clear identity. 51, not doing the basics right. We are not doing the basics right. We can't get a pass. We can't get into the final third and play a good pass into the box. We can't do anything. We can't finish our chances. 52, he has destroyed Salah. He tried to destroy Salah's legacy, but he could not do that. But he has destroyed Salah as a player. 53, there is ungratefulness towards Salah in spite of him effectively winning him the title in the last season. 54, taking digs at Mo Salah in the press conferences. For example, that comment about Mo Salah, which Mo Salah said about the standards have to be high. Slot said that the standards have to be high also on the pitch and not only on the gym. And then he proceeded to show the standards on the pitch, which were quite dire, to be honest. 55, there is no proper formation. There is no proper formation to our team. Our team just opens wide apart, like as if Moses is holding his whatever that he was holding, and then he was blowing the river apart. It seems like that is happening to our team every time the opposition comes with a ball through the center or wherever. Then coming to reason number 56, no recognizable pattern for scoring a goal. You remember Coutinho coming in from the left and shooting. You remember Mane arriving into the box and heading the ball or just shooting from there. Salah cutting in from the right and shooting at the goal. Then Salah with the tap in. Then you remember Firmino with the tap in. You remember David Nunez running onto the goal and scoring into the far corner. Then you remember Cody Gakpo even with a header. You remember Jota maneuvering into the box and scoring. Then you remember Jota with taking one touch and scoring on the second touch. These are some of the recognizable patterns how we used to score. But where is the recognizable pattern right now? Tell me one recognizable pattern the repeatable and recognizable pattern where we score the goals. There is none. It doesn't exist under Slot anymore. 57, there is a personal vendetta by Slot against Federico Chiesa. He has not given him a fair chance. 58, his nonchalant nature. He just doesn't care. He just doesn't give a shit anymore. 59, no passion. 60, no energy. 61, no motivation. 62, lack of charisma. He's not charismatic like Klopp. Nobody can be charismatic like Klopp, but we expect at least some little thing for our fans. 63, he refused to let Rio and Gumoha play often this season. 64, lying in the press conference about Rio and Gumoha substitution. He said that Rio and Gumoha asked to be taken off himself at 60 minutes mark or something against Chelsea because he was having a cramp, and I can assure you that it is a lie. It is a cover-up to cover after he heard that the fans were booing so loud about his substitution, he got scared, and this is a blatant cover-up to safeguard himself from the fallout of that decision. 65, he hasn't improved a single player. You can't say Ryan Gravenberch because that's just 4 months. We can't live off that. We can't live off the 4 months forever. 66, Not vocal enough on the touchline. He can't motivate the players. He just doesn't talk much. 67, can't take criticism. 68, he is a narcissist. It's all about himself. It's all about himself all the time. 69, he's delusional. He's absolutely delusional. He thinks that the two wingers can fix all our problems if we buy such wingers. I wonder what wingers in this world exist who can solve all the attacking problems, the midfield problems, and the defensive problems, and also score goals and provide assists. I don't know. I can't think of a single winger like that which exists. I can't think of another Mo Salah that exists in the market. I can't think of a Neymar. I can't think of a Kylian Mbappe. I can't think of a Vinicius Junior. So who are we actually going to buy? Kvicha Kvaratskhelia is not coming to Liverpool. Desiree Doué, Ousmane Dembele are not coming to Liverpool. So Lamine Yamal is not coming to Liverpool. So who is coming to Liverpool? Who is going to fix all the problems according to Arne Slot? I don't know. 70, he thinks he's better than Klopp. Yeah, this is actually his thinking. He thinks that Klopp won one Premier League in 9 years and he won one Premier League in 1 year, 2 years. That makes him better than Klopp according to him. But he is delusional, I'm telling you. 71, he's actually worse than Brendan Rodgers. And that's the truth. Brendan Rodgers was never boring. He had a well-defined style of play and he knew how to attack. And Brendan Rodgers always went for the win. That was actually his undoing. He went for the win against Chelsea in that 2013-14 season where we could have done with a draw, and that led to us losing the game and losing the title in the end. If Brendan Rodgers had won the title, it would have been history made in Liverpool. 72, can't connect with the Liverpool fans. There is no connection between the manager and the fans. 73, he just doesn't understand the Liverpool way. Some crows are making some noise here, man. 74, he thinks results are more important than the style of play. But that is not true with Liverpool. I mean, the results are important, but the style of play is equally important, if not more. 75, doesn't get the results also. Even after saying these kind of things, he just doesn't even get the results. So what's the use of his boring style of play if he can't even get the results? 76, he won the Premier League because of Klopp. Earlier I used to say this as an exaggeration or in a mocking tone, but now it's the truth. He just won the Premier League because of Jürgen Klopp's structure and play. The structure that he left in place for Arne Slot to just go and win it. 77, he takes too many holidays. Too many freaking holidays. 78, he went to Ibiza before the season got over. Which kind of manager goes to party in Spain, in Ibiza, just before the season is even over, even though he had won the title? 79, he takes zero responsibility. 80, he blames everyone else, but refuses to take the blame himself. He will blame Chiesa, he will blame Endo, he will blame Salah, he will blame the pitch, he will blame the low block, he will blame the opposition, he will blame the league, he will blame the opposition manager, he will blame Jürgen Klopp, he will blame the Liverpool fans, he will blame the Anfield, but he won't take responsibility himself. 81, he takes pride in useless statistics. 82, he tries to gaslight the fans into believing nonsense, absolute nonsense. 83, XG is more important to him than the actual goals scored. 84, he's a poor coach. 85, worst man manager that I've ever seen. He's probably the worst man manager that I've ever seen. I can't think of a single man manager who is worse than him. 86, too much ego. 87, he's a checkbook manager. Let's be honest about that. People used to call Pep Guardiola checkbook manager, but Arne Slot keeps talking about the transfer window rather than improving the players that he already has. So he's the definition of a checkbook manager. 88, Darwin Nunez. I'm not going to say more about it because if I start saying anything about this video will go on for an hour. So I'll leave it at that. 89, getting the substitutions wrong every single time. 90, crumbling after 1-0. No mentality. Zero mentality. 91, not playing well in any of the games. You tell me one game where we have played well. We don't play well in the games we lose, but we also don't play well when we win. We just win some games. We just happen to win some games, but that doesn't mean that we are outplaying the opposition. We get outplayed by every single opposition in every single game. 92, we have lost 20 games this season. This is more than any other manager in the league. Rafa Benitez lost 19, and that was bad, but this is abysmal. And he has the opportunity to make it 21 against Brentford. 93, he has made the fan base extremely toxic. There is a divide in the fan base, perhaps maybe 80 to 20, 80% want Slot out, 20% want Slot to get another chance, but the fan base right now is extremely toxic. 94, this is one of the biggest ones. Xabi Alonso is available. The club legend Xabi Alonso is available. One of the most promising young managers out there is available, and we are sticking with Arne Slot. What does that say about our management? 95, we can't deal with another season of Slotball. We have somehow endured this, and another season of Slotball, I don't know if I can take that. Football for me is not just about the trophies, it's a week in, week out experience, and I want to enjoy every week. I want to enjoy my weekend, but Slotball is not allowing me to do that. 96, Anfield has lost its charm. Anfield has lost its fear factor. Teams don't fear Anfield anymore. Teams want to come to Anfield to take points from Liverpool, and this is a sad thing. 97, he has lost the dressing room. Believe it or not, he has lost the dressing room. The players don't seem to be playing for him. 98, he has lost the fans. He has lost the fans since I don't know when, but online it has been very evident. But even in the stadium against Chelsea, we saw that he got booed 3 times. So it is quite clear that he has also lost the local fans. 99, his name Slot, S-L-O-T, itself has the word lost, L-O-S-T, in it. So what more proof do you need about how lost Arne Slot is right now? And the reason number 100, I want you to tell I want you to tell everyone what your reason number 100 is. I have another 100 reasons lined up, but I want to know from you guys what you think about this. I know what you think about this, but I want you to list out the reason number 100 for which is more personal for you, and which is like the breaking point for you to sack Arne Slot. So just give me that reason number 100 in the comments. Don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to share it to your fellow Liverpool fans, and please do subscribe, because we are trying to build something big here and I want you to be a part of it. Yeah, thank you.